Hi everybody, this is an update, a bit more test. This is specifically for the, again, TCL 27G64 in bright daylight. So of course it looks incredible when you know, in dim light, but how it actually looks in terms of its performance when there's a strong bright light in the room. Also, this is the results. There's a strong light coming from the window to my right, and this is on local dimming high with the maximum brightness. Keep in mind that the screen is capable of peak brightness of 600 nits, but this is, again, as mentioned on the website, or the official website, it's in HDR. What's here is SDR, not HDR. And the results are very, very good, very playable. Also, again, what you see here is not 100% from what I've seen with my own eyes. Although, again, you do see kind of a lose of contrast, but they're not washed colors or anything. The main reason for that is the excellent matte finish for the screen that repair reflections amazingly well, by the way. I'm going to show you, by the way, how it looks like when I turn the screen off so you can see the difference. So the light, again, is coming from this side towards the screen. Open the window completely and, you know, seeing the difference. I have to admit that I wasn't sure that it's going to perform well like that, but I was surprised that it actually performed really well. So I can clearly play in daylight as well. It's not the optimal option. It's still a very good one. It's also set to sRGB. By default, I think it's the widest gamut, if I'm not wrong, because I checked actually in gradients, and the gradients were much, smoother compared to sRGB on the default. But of course, it also changed the color and lead to the color to look more saturated and kind of a neony to some colors. But again, for games, of course, if you want a realistic look, you're going to play in sRGB. Yeah, so overall, it looks really good. Also, the viewing angles are good. I wouldn't look at this more than 20 degrees angle. You definitely kind of see some fall off very slightly, again, even on the corners, because of the angle. But it's really like, I don't know, like 2%, 3%. Really, it's really not significant at all. But definitely kind of, I think it's ideal. If it was maybe wider, it's going to be slightly more significant. Although when it comes to gaming, of course, your focus is on the main screen. Anyway, it's not an issue at all here. But again, stay in the front of the screen. It's not something I'm going to look at it from, let's say, 50 or 60 degrees. Although, again, it actually holds pretty well. It doesn't look totally washed out as I thought it would be. But overall, the best experience, of course, is just watching it from the front. So I would say if you play in bright daylight and you viewing it from an angle more than like, I don't know, 30, 40 degrees, I don't think it's going to be ideal. Because you lose a bit of contrast anyway because of the light, and also because of the angle. So yeah, most of you probably won't do that anyway. I'm just saying. And as I mentioned, the reason it's like that because of the anti-reflective coating. So let me show you how it looks when I turn the screen off. Just note that any aberrations and noises, of course, it's because of the camera recording. So this is, I try to adjust it so it will look like more or less the same as I see it with my own eyes. So I'm kind of adjusting it. And I think more or less this is how I see it, maybe slightly darker. But you can see, of course, me in the middle and the white wall behind me. So you can see the difference. There's also a painting there. You can see the square one on the left. And other things. This is because, of course, of the difference in colors in the room. But you can see that the matte finish just is amazing. This is why it leads to such a really good experience when you are playing in bright daylight. Also because of the relatively lighter view, again, because of the wall, you're going to see the contrast kind of, diminishes a bit, of course, compared to if you play in a dark room. The white area on the right, by the way, I can't see it with my own eyes. I see it in the video, but it's not existent. I actually compared. It's actually look dark. There's no like white halo as you can see on the right side. It doesn't exist. It's just the phone produces it. With my eyes, it's just dark, dark. I mean, it's not whitish as you can see there, bright. It's not like that at all. So this is the kind of phone making its tricks and making it not accurate compared to how I see it with my own eyes. So it is better compared to what you see here in the video. And that's it. Hopefully you find this one useful. Any question in the comment section below. Thanks for watching.